1, 2, 3. Well, I don't understand how I'm ever gonna make it without you. How will I make it without you? I hear you got a new love. Well, it seems like only yesterday when I remember hearing about you. And now I'm hearing about how you got a new love. And all my dreams, they're all broken at the seams. And am I really what I've done? And oh my God, feels like the walls are closing in as you go falling in the arms of your new love. Well, everyone I meet on the street is always asking about you. They're always asking about you. And now you got a new love. I try to make excuses, say I'm happy to be living without you. Oh, how I lost you. Yeah, it's been so tough. And now my dreams, they're all broken at the seams. And am I really what I've done? And oh my God, feels like the walls are closing in as you go falling in the arms of your new love. I'll send a message in a bottle across the waters of tomorrow to find you. I'm really hoping it finds you and that you find me too. Lost alone at night, I can see the guiding light within you. Even when I'm without you, you're always shining through. You're always in my heart when I wish upon a star without you. I'm always thinking about you. And now you got a new love. There's no magic in my eyes when I'm singing lullabies without you. I can't sing them about you, 'cause now you got a new love. And all my dreams, they're all broken at the seams. And am I really what I've done? And oh my God, feels like the walls are closing in as you go falling in the arms of your new love. As you go falling in the arms of your new love.
A lot of musicians in my family. My dad's a great guitar player. My mom and dad actually met at Marywood in the music department. So, and then my aunts and uncles, all amazing musicians. But as far as actual guitarists, the first ones that really caught my attention were probably Eric Clapton, Stevie Ray Vaughan, Jimi Hendrix. That was early on, and then as the years went on, I sort of started branching out and getting into like bluegrass guitar players like Tony Rice, and Alan Holdsworth just passed away recently, I think yesterday actually, and he was also a pretty big influence of mine. I did a lot of sitting in with different bands like my family, my dad, my aunt and uncle playing this great band, Old Friends. So the lines are a little blurry as far as when my first public performance was. Probably like under the age of 10, but I played my first gig when I was 15. With my first band, and that was a whole wild story in itself. But I think we recorded later on that year, so our first demos were probably, I'd say I was probably about 16 years old. You know, so I have 2 other studio albums out, like full studio albums. The first album was sort of my whole life's worth of songs. You know, we had like 30 or 40 songs all boiled down to 12. So I had like my whole life to work to that album, to get to the first album. So then the second album, you're sort of scrambling, not so much scrambling, but maybe you took an idea or two from the first album that didn't make it, and you put it on the second album, or you wrote a couple new songs like in a really short period of time. I'm in the process right now of recording a new record, and I'm really excited about it. I took 4 months off this winter, and just sort of didn't play out any shows. I also didn't listen to any music really at all. Wilco released a new album. I couldn't resist, had to listen to that. But Otherwise, I didn't listen to any of my old music, and I didn't really listen to any music or like sit and listen to albums or you know, go through any of the, you know, the artists that I always kind of listen to on a day-to-day basis. But I wrote all new songs. I wrote about 15 or 20 new songs, and I've been recording them at this place called it's in the Silk Mill in Hawley, but it's called Logic Pause, and it's a really cool studio run by this guy named Stitch. And just kind of went in there, started blocking out time, and we got, I think, 12 or 13 songs down now, and it's more than halfway done. So now I guess we're sort of just trying to get all the overdubs, you know, get all the guest musicians in there and get the vocals finished, and really excited about the songs. It's not that I went in a new direction, but I feel like I'm refining my craft, you know, like I'm getting better as a songwriter, and I feel like I'm getting better at sort of, you know, writing about a specific idea and driving it home in like a simple sort of way. So I feel like the first two, like I'm taking the ideas and the spirit behind the first two albums, and I'm sort of refining it into this album. So I think it's going to be like a greater sum of all the sort of musical ideas I've been striving to get at. I feel like I'm getting closer to sort of bringing it home.
Well, I remember waking up each morning next to you, and I remember falling, but I don't remember when. We were staying in that big house by the water. It almost felt like we were married, even though I never been. And somewhere along the way, oh, I think I fell in love. And somewhere along the way, I felt okay right where I was. But somewhere on those country roads, I think I told a lie. So please don't say it's over, please don't say goodbye. Well, I remember sunlight burning off that morning fog, and I remember feeling like I never want to leave. And I remember moonlight shining off your pretty face, and I remember saying, this is all I'd ever need. And somewhere along the way, I think I fell in love. And somewhere along the way, I felt okay right where I was. But somewhere on those country roads, I think I told a lie. So please don't say it's over, please don't say goodbye. Something in the evergreens, in the early morning dew. There's something in the fallen leaves, and it makes me think of you. I'm stuck in late September dreams, and I need them to come true. Well, I just can't help it, I'm so in love with you. Remember on that night before I left for good, we sat beside the fire and I gently kissed your face. Well, I was holding you so close, like now I wish I could. The dog was sleeping at our feet and everything was in its place. And somewhere along the way, I think I fell in love. And somewhere along the way, I felt okay right where I was. But somewhere on those country roads, I think I told a lie. So please don't say it's over. Please don't say it's over. Please don't say it's over. Please don't say goodbye.